Hello, YouTube community, and also the Total War community. This is Sun Tzu's second cousin. I'm actually bringing you a 2 versus 2 battle that I played with my clan member Genome, and basically we're fighting Justice 9 AO and PZ Knights Squiggle 503 Squiggle. It's actually the tilde key or tilted, whatever you want to call it. The map is Shinano River, and the reason chose to do this battle was actually just because it was cool. It was interesting. Me and him, we play a lot of 2 versus 2s together, and we have very specific strategies for certain maps. This is the first 2 versus 2 we played that was actually normal size. For some reason, I don't know if you guys played 2 versus 2, but I noticed most of the time you get like the little munchkin armies. 40 guys in each unit. They die within like seconds. Um, kind of makes it a little difficult to make any real tactical decisions. So it's cool. I like playing with the bigger ones, bigger armies. Some people may argue that the bigger armies are actually less tactical or some shit like that. Oh, you got smaller units, so you got to be quicker. I don't care. I like this. So suck it. Anyway, so this is Genome's army. I'm trying to see what he took here. 3 units of bow, Ashigaru, matchlocks, warrior monks, lone sword, lone sword, and 2 units of veteran Yari Cav. I think his whole army are veteranized. They are all veterans. And then here's his general, Genome. Good old general. I like his colors though. He's got a pretty cool colored army. So our plan was actually to take these shrines. He goes for this one, stamina, movement speed. We wanted to stop them from getting the armor and melee defense. We probably should have gone for this one because I think melee attack is a little bit more important than the stamina, but they're all still very important. So we saw that our opponents pretty much had the same strategy as us, that they were going to both cross one side of the river together as one full fighting force. So we immediately take advantage of, we try to take advantage of the fact that they crossed the river. I try to dismount my Yari Cav right here and start taking this defense thing, but my opponent is paying attention, unfortunately, and he moves all of his bowmen. He's got bow, all bow, Ashigaru, Yari Samurai, Katana, Naginata. So this guy's got a pretty good balance, or pretty well balanced army. So our plan was to do a pincer attack. As you see from this far off, you see all the flags. My side is going to start going that way. His side is going to start going that way. And we're going to close on them. When we play together, I have a terrible habit of jumping the gun. And but the the ongoing joke that both of us have is that he usually ends up having most of his units killed off. That's not purposely, just the way it happens, I guess. Somehow he always gets put into a bad position, and I try to help him. But actually, this battle is actually the total opposite. I am going to be making most of the declarative moves. I'm going to be pretty much forcing our opponents to move in certain ways that they have to react to. They're so these movements that they make become so I don't know how to explain it. They get hurt. So here's Genome. He loves his matchlock units. He's actually getting shot a shitload, but he's also returning fire. He's shooting at these bow units because they're shooting at us. So it seems only fair. I'm sure you saw earlier I was returning fire over the mountain. I'm not sure how accurate it was because during the whole course of the battle, I only had this unit, and they're only down to 76 right now. So these two guys, they actually work pretty well together, but they're not extremely coordinated. One of them takes this hill, so I recognize that the hill is going to be a key point to attack. So I want to root them off the hill so I can use the hill in case these reserve units decide to attack. So I take my Yari Cav, I start moving around. I pretty much take my punching force or my power force, both my Katana Samurai I think I take a matchlock unit in my Naginata Samurai. I move them all to attack this hill. In the meantime, I have actually sent my Ashigaru to go attack and disrupt these bowmen who are hurting my teammate. This was kind of a shit attack because he's got all these matchlocks. Not the smartest thing to do. He clumps them together into these groups like that, and it actually means they have less guns firing at any given time. I think if it had been any other way, if he had spread them out, I would have probably failed on this attack. So I bring my general up here to morally support my troops because, as you can tell, they were wavering for a few seconds, and these guys only lost 45 guys. They're kind of being kind of pussies. But, you know, they're also Ashigaru units. They're not supposed to be the best of the best. So, here's my buddy, and he is taking out their bowmen. He's trying to cause some sort of confusion among the ranks. He's using his matchlocks. He's using his bowman to hit flanks. I'm supporting his bowman with my Yari Ashigaru. And all in the meanwhile, I am beginning to assault the hill. He actually comes down and attacks me and uses the momentum of the hill against me. I make this mistake far too many times considering I preach I preach the fact that downhill attacks are suicidal. I really got to work on that. No one's perfect. So I guess I take Bow Hero. Yeah, his Bow Hero right here. He'd been hitting my Katana Samurai in the back, so I take my Yari, hit his Cav. There's a lot of chaos going on here. Tons of chaos. We pretty much have them encircled, and this is really why this battle came out so successfully, because they just kind of let us surround them. They seem to work together though, so I do give them a little bit of credit. So I decided to hit his bow with my Cav. I believe Genome uses his cavalry to take out one of the general units. It might have been earlier in the game. It probably was. So I remember him telling me over the microphone that one of the generals had been shot and killed or charged by cavalry. But as you can see, they're completely breaking. There's been a lot of chaos. It wasn't necessarily the most organized attack, but we're finally using the hill to our advantage. He's kind of got them surrounded. My units really took the death toll. This is a huge fight, but he's trying to really make use of all the flanking fire. Since my front is here, he's attacking on the sides and from the rear with whatever he has. I think at this point I was kind of saying help because my guys were dying, but you know, it really didn't matter. They didn't have much of a chance. I mean, look at this, just completely blown away. I think I killed his general, or someone shot his general, and all those units were out. That's pretty much it. It was just a cool battle. There wasn't really too much going on here in terms of anything too special, although it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the battle. I know I did because I enjoyed the game, so it's always a pleasure. But anyway, take care and keep watching my videos. Thanks.